Today is the first day of launching writing. When we think about our writing this year, we want to really think about our lives and know that our lives are worth sharing with others. Not just our lives, but the things we know. We should share these things through writing. Even the smallest of moments can be interesting to others. The teaching point for today is that good writers use a variety of collecting strategies to gather ideas for writing pieces. I want you to notice how Mrs. Zika uses one strategy to collect about small moments about people, places, and emotions. And she really pushes herself to think about the ordinary moments in her life that might grow to become extraordinary in her writing. If we look at this chart, here's a sample of the things that she's gathered. As you can see, she talked about people, her clique of friends, how they always were together. They matched their outfits weekly. They had notebooks to pass notes. They spent every weekend at someone's house. Her middle school boyfriend and best friend, how they broke up and that that best friend started dating her boyfriend, but they're still friends today. She talked about bullies. And if you notice, she's very specific about events that happened. Not just like, oh yeah, there's bullies in the school. And then she goes down to places, specific events that happened in her cabin up north. Fishing. Ricky, her sister, throwing fish, a fishing rod in the lake. The DNR stopping by. Her dad throwing them into the lake to teach them to swim. Ricky and the lighter fluid. So she's talking about very specific events. Not just, yeah, we went up to the cabin. And then she goes on to fill out some things about emotions. Her POMS performance, algebra class with Miss Bishop. She felt very defeated. She was embarrassed when Paul Hahn gave her some flowers, or when a boy calls the house. So let's go back to that. That chart can be found on in my support folder if you want to look at it more closely. So, let's just review. Did you see how she used people, places, and emotions to generate ideas and collect small moments from her life that she might write about? Did you see how she pushed herself to think about specific moments? And she chooses some ordinary moments that might grow to be extraordinary moments? All right, now, you need to fill out a chart similar to this. You can either go into your Google Docs and under the support LA support folder that I shared with you, you can find blank chart, or you could go to this PowerPoint presentation and just click on this link. You could also just print it out and write it on there and then copy it and paste it into your writer's notebook, or you could just draw a chart that looks similar to this in your writer's notebook. So I want you to pause right now, and I want you to do that. Make a chart and start filling in all these small moments. Okay, now let's take some time to think about the ideas you generated and decide which ones you might want to write about. So pause right now, and I want you to maybe star like 3 of them that you think you could write about. Okay, so our goal for today, when you go off, is that I want you to remember that writers pick from a variety of collection strategies to gather ideas. Today you're going to try out a few moments to get us engaged in our life as readers. The goal of this workshop today is to try out some of the ideas, one from each category hopefully, and the ideas that you gathered in your chart or your notebook, and spending only probably like 3 to 4 minutes writing on each idea and then moving on. All right, thank you and good luck. Off you go to do good work.